8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi again, it's me, your narrator. I have a very special announcement that I'm sure all you Mischief Toys followers will love. If you've ever felt like turning your hand to creating a Mischief Toys figure, Now is your chance. It is with the greatest pleasure that I introduce to you Mischief in the Making, a Mischief Toys Patreon. Are you ready to be a maker of mischief? If so, it's time to band together with your fellow devotees, channel your demonic forces, and create a brand new Mischief Toys character. Perhaps a glow-in-the-dark purple skeleton ghastly, or a tastefully blood-spattered Mortem. The choice is yours to make. This figure will be limited to the amount of patrons, and there may even be 2 variants of the same figure. As an added bonus, the names of Mischief Toys makers will be printed in perpetuity on the inside of the box, thus demonstrating to the world that you have created a Mischief Toys figure. Imagine the fame, the glory. So, are you ready to play your part in Mischief in the Making? Coming in 2025.
Hello, everybody. We are live tonight. It's Sunday. It's storming out right now here in Maryland. It's coming down hard out there. Did you know that?
It is.
It's coming down hard. There's a lot of thunder and lightning out there right now. So if for some reason we go down and we're gone, it's because of the storm. It's not because we pulled the plug ourselves. Although on these lives, maybe sometimes we should learn to pull the plug, Heather, because we just banter on for too long.
Too long.
But tonight we're here to discuss all sorts of things, and you guys can have your, if you have questions or you want to talk about something in particular, please comment, let us know. I want to talk about this Lilo and Stitch Funko Pop that went up on Toy Temple. I want to discuss that. And then Heather has some news for Mischief Toys, those who purchased their Lovesick Ghastly figure.
Yeah, we are going to be announcing the winner of the Spread the Love contest. If you don't know what that is, we sold Lovesick Ghastly and we wanted to spread the love to match the theming. And we wanted to offer up a VIP experience and a guaranteed up to 4 ticket purchase for Night of Mischief.
There you go. So somebody will be winning the chance at buying tickets to Night of Mischief before anybody else, and then also having a VIP experience with us. We're going to show you around. We're going to have some fun. You'll get a ton of exclusives, maybe some APs, maybe even a proto. We're gonna wine and dine you at this event, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be the first time we've ever done it. And I just have to say early on that we are filming everything, so you will be on camera. I hope you're okay with that. If you are selected, we will remind everybody, the person who's selected, the person who wins, we'll remind them of that. Now Heather has put all the order numbers, okay, the order numbers on a wheel of names, and that's how we're going to select our winner, okay? And so be prepared. We'll do that at what, 9 o'clock?
That sounds good.
9 o'clock. So we got some time. Now, for right now, you can go over to MischiefToys.com, buy yourself something. There's a couple things up on the website. You can sign up for our newsletter while you're there, and also you can go over to Instagram and follow us at Gastlecast and at Mischief Toys. Make sure you do that. We need all the love that we can get. So, Mischief Toys. Big things for New York Comic Con. We have been planning all weekend. We've had several meetings with our team, meetings with, I would say a New York Comic Con team and a Night of Mischief team.
And a both team. So we have been having all sorts of conversations. The amount of fun, event-related activity that's going to be at this convention is unlike anything we've ever done before. Remember last year when we said dress up in your favorite Mischief Toys apparel and then there was like some offerings for you? Well, this year we're doing it in a super big way. We'll announce exactly how all that will play out, and I'm going to tell you this, you're going to want to wear your gear every single day so you are prepared and you can do and be a part of the thing. More
details to come about that soon. And remember, we have a brand new figure every single day, a brand new pin every single day, and these figures are the most limited figures we have ever dropped during New York Comic Con, I think. One of them is the most limited figure we've ever done at the booth. Yeah. So it's going to be huge, and it's going to be fun, and there's a lot of... Two of them. So there's a lot of fun details about that too, our drops of our figures and our pins. We're also going to have Covenant Mischief related stuff, and so if you bring your coin, I hope you bring your coin, we'll have something prepared for you. And the theming this year is magnificent. And I'm not patting myself on the back. I came up with the idea, but Heather took the idea and just absolutely ran with it, and I can't wait to show all of you. When the time is right, we got to wait. We got to wait a little bit. Hang in there. What I will say is that patrons most likely will have the first look. So if you're not on our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast, you will not get the first looks of all the things that we're doing. And by the way, if you're not on our Patreon, what are you doing? We have so much to give away. And last night, we went live with our patrons via Google Meet, and we gave away so much stuff. I almost said shit. So much, because it's not shit. So much stuff, collectibles. It's unbelievable. It's all sitting next to me. And let me just show you. Want to see a couple things that we gave away last night? Maybe you're not aware of what we do here. Let me show you a couple things. We gave away a Freddy Funko as Michael Myers. How about that, Heather? We gave away a barely available from SDCC. We gave away, I don't know if I want to show that right now, a Beavis SDCC exclusive. Has a sticker on it from Thrilljoy. We have a Bebop here that we gave away. I don't know, we gave away a Super 7 Godzilla figure from our friend, remind me. Sidekick Inc. Jesus, I can't remember anything. We also gave away a Gravy figure, and on top of that, we gave away an entire case of the minis to one person. They're getting all of the blue figure, the blue characters from Thrilljoy, from SDCC, stickered up, bro. We gave away so much. So, go over to patreon.com/Gastlecast. Check it out. Next weekend, we're having another live where we're giving away more stuff. I would suspect, I believe, we're giving away more than what we gave away last night, because I didn't realize that there's a couple of nooks and crannies around here I had to dig out today. There's so much stuff to give away. Okay? Another update is that we posted, like, I would say maybe the first half or the first third of our SDCC trip. There is so much footage that it's been really tough to get through all of it. So I'm instead giving it to you in chunks, and then that way you don't have to wait for this very long video. Now, in the end, I most likely will paste all of those videos together and make it one exceptionally long video. My guess is going to be it's around 2-3 hours at the end. So, more information to come on that. But tonight, we're here to talk about this whole Lilo and Stitch thing. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Lilo and Stitch personally. Heather, are you a fan of Lilo and Stitch?
It's okay. It's not my I guess, like, movie of choice.
So the figure is Leroy, which you'll see right here. It's this Leroy figure, and apparently, I guess it was sold at a convention or something, and then it ended up on Toy Temple. And what's interesting is that there are so many people complaining about this, and I want to talk to all of those people, because it's a discussion that needs to be had. And somebody had left a comment on Instagram that made so much sense to me, and I think we talk about this pretty often on the channel. It's funny that Funko, as we know, which I'll make a video tomorrow talking about this a little bit more, but Funko just isn't doing so hot right now. And it's sort of on life support based off what we're seeing, and off the headlines too. There's a headline that came out the other day. I don't know if you saw it, but it's not good. Funko is actually putting up things that are selling out fast, and they're super popular. And it all has to do with my whole idea of limited edition from Funko, because I came up with the limited edition thing. For those who have not been on board with Gastlecast, I came up with the whole thing. You like limited edition? That means you like me, because I put that together. I said it in multiple videos, and I think they took it and ran with it, Heather. But these figures are super limited, and so people want them, so they sell out. and we should all be rejoicing because Funko's doing well. It's great. What are we complaining about? We all talk about, oh my God, Funko's dying and it's trash and whatever. You know, we've been doing this for years. But you were starting to see, like, okay, they're releasing stuff that people are, like, super into.
Yeah.
And a lot of this limited edition stuff is selling out. I think it's great. Now, is that going to keep Funko alive? I don't think so, because they need more money than that, other than selling these, like, pops that are limited. But the bottom line is, and by the way, they're selling these pops at that price point, like higher price points, in order, I think, to meet almost the same amount they would make if they were selling them and they were not limited edition.
I think so too, yeah. I mean, they definitely are likely much more expensive to produce when you're producing, you know, 1,000 versus, say, like 20,000.
Right. So, look, my question to all of you is, well, not all of you, because not all of you are doing this, but why the fuck are we complaining about this? Why are people mad because they missed it? Come on. Don't we understand that that's how we got to the problem in the first place? When people started to complain, that's when Funko started going downhill, because Funko's like, oh, obviously there's demand, so we should make more. Let's make more. Fuck it. We're just gonna make more of this stuff, and we're gonna sell more, and we're gonna become prosperous. We're gonna become this big monster of a company. And they did that, and we watched their downfall. And so one thing I do need to note is that Funko does not need to listen to the fans. We made a video a couple weeks ago about this. Funko should not be listening to the fans. However, they should be hearing what the fans have to say. Okay, maybe don't follow the direction of the fans. Listen to the fans and just grasp bits and pieces and take the important things that people are saying and use that. So if somebody's complaining that these things are selling out too fast, why aren't you making more? Just, cool. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you missed it. And turn the other way quickly and run. And keep doing what you're doing, because that is a good thing. That's why Thrilljoy is becoming prosperous, because they're selling these things with a limited number associated, and people are chasing after these chase pieces and hard to get pieces. That's what makes people excited. Going on Toy Temple today, picking up this, is it named Leroy? Look, Leroy, picking up this Leroy Funko Pop from Lilo and Stitch. Is it Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo.
Lilo and Stitch. This is a good thing. That they're going there, they're buying it, it's selling out. That's exciting. We should be talking about how exciting it is. That's why I'm here, because I'm talking about how exciting it is. I'm not saying it's trash. That is sold out. It did well. It was great.
What is trash, though?
What is trash?
Yeah.
Kale chips.
No, kale. You love kale chips, first of all.
I don't think I like kale chips.
You do, actually.
No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Okay. I'll rewind. Asparagus. Fuck asparagus.
I love
okay?
asparagus.
The asparagus is horrible. It's weird. When it's canned, by the way, it looks like you literally put your hand into the sea, ripped up seaweed, and just started eating it. That's like the equivalent. You want to know other things that suck?
I was prompting you to do something else.
Well, oh no, okay. What do you prompt me to do? What sucks? Maybe you should tell me.
People who are complaining.
Oh, the people who are complaining suck.
People want limited pieces, but they want it for themselves. They don't want other people to get it, and then they're gonna miss out.
Right. Well, because everybody wants when it's popular, everybody wants all the things. And that's just how it goes. And so that's what happened with the Star Killer Funko Pop. There are so many people who are like, oh my God, I got it. And, you know, most of them, most likely, are not Star Wars, or like super into Star Wars, or really don't even know who the character is, or give a shit. It's really down to the number. And that's fine, because we collect for different reasons. We may collect because we love the character. We may collect because we like super limited things. The bottom line is that either one or the other of those things is dragging people in, pulling them in to buy the thing. And that's great for Funko. And Funko needs to keep doing the thing. Keep making the limited pieces, make it fun again. That's what we need. Oh, by the way, yeah, the Goku LE. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. I'm pretty sure people are going to go fucking crazy over that.
Well, that's the Whatnot one.
Oh, I cannot wait to make we're going to make several videos about that particular thing. For sure.
That is not good. First of all, I don't know too much about Ebend. What I have heard, I am not a fan of. If you have more information about Ebend, message us, gastlecast@gmail.com. We would love to hear all of it. But I don't like it. I don't like that they're doing it on Whatnot.
Well, everybody's turning to Whatnot in some capacity these days, it seems like.
Right. But a lot of people do Whatnot differently, I've been hearing. See, I don't go on the app.
No, I don't know anything about Whatnot. Never downloaded it, never used it, nothing. The only thing I've done is talk shit about it because of the news that would pop up. But I've never actually used it. Call me crazy or say that I'm a shithead for talking shit about something I don't know about. But basically, people were complaining about it many years ago about Whatnot and the sales. Remember, people were shipping like nothing to people? It was like a note. And then the note
I mean,
said,
that
I'm sorry, I
happens in
screwed you.
eBay and Macari, though, and shit like that.
It does happen there. So what is it about Ebend? I don't know anything about them, do I?
We have heard a little bit about Ebend, but
Okay.
not enough to like be super outraged yet. But from
Okay.
what I've heard, they're not very great.
Okay. Yeah, so Whatnot...
I don't know about all of the drama.
Whatnot, I don't know what they do these days. They're not in the news, I guess. At least in our crosshairs of things that we discuss. So maybe they're doing a good thing. I don't know. But if you look at all the different companies, even Throwjoy, Rokimoto, they're finding ways to go to Whatnots and the eBays and do all these things. And I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you the amount of people that are like, you know, you need to go on Whatnot with Mischief Toys. Like, you could do some crazy shit there. People bid out each other, and they do this and that and the other thing. And I was like, you know, I just don't want to do that. I don't. Are you raising your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I just don't believe in it. I don't know. Call me crazy. Yeah, it's great to have sales and it's great to have some excitement, but that's just not the way I want to do it. Like that's not the path I'm choosing to do what I personally do. So you know, you raise your hand. So I'm sorry. What are you saying?
So, I have an AI overview, which you can't really trust very much, but I'm gonna use it because, on Google, I find it's like it's usually mostly like they're pooling data and it's correct-ish.
Okay.
So, negative feedback for Ebend includes price gouging and inflated prices, deceptive practices, and misrepresentation. There are accusations of dishonesty, such as misrepresenting the value of items or using box swaps to create false impression of rarity or value.
Interesting.
Questionable giveaway models. So, like, for their giveaways, some people
It's
don't...
BS.
Yeah. Delays in shipping, damaged items upon arrival, and unresponsive customer service.
That's the thing about it, though, is that there's...
Okay.
Well, hold on. That's the thing
This
about
is what
it.
it was.
Well, hold on. That's the thing about it, though, is the dishonesty that, you know, that goes into it.
Yeah.
Because, look, Frank himself just said he's on Whatnot. It's an amazing community. And so that's awesome. You know, Frank is on there. He's doing the thing, and he's having fun while he's doing it. I guess what we're talking about more or less are the people who are not doing it the right way. Maybe, right? Like dishonest or being shitty, I guess. That's why I don't like Whatnot. And so I'm sure that there are like good, like Frank says, there's like good communities out there. I just don't know anything about it. So look, don't beat me up. I just don't know enough. Okay, what were you going to say before I rudely interrupted you?
Well, you rudely interrupted me.
I know I did. What were you going to say?
So the owner was the one that owned Wildcard Toys. We talked about them, remember?
From Ebend. I remember talking about that.
Ebend, what they were
I remember this
Wildcard
now.
Toys. Yeah,
Yep,
so
I remember this now.
Wildcard Toys, if I remember correctly, and I don't want to spread rumors because I don't remember
Allegedly.
fully, but I believe that they took money and ran.
Okay. Well, it's alleged. We don't know that for sure. Right.
No, I think we had proof, which is why we talked about it.
Maybe, but I'm just saying at this very moment.
It was yeah, at this very moment.
We have
I
no
don't
idea.
remember.
So allegedly, we have no clue. Chris, of course, EOTC Heather socks would go for 1,000 plus. We should sell Heather. Should we go in there specifically to sell socks? Is that what we should do?
That's gross.
Mischief Toys is gone. Now it's all about the sock game, Heather's dirty sock game. Actually, your socks are never like dirty, other than the one you had your toe coming out of the other night.
That wasn't dirty. It just had a hole in it.
Well, I mean, it's dirty to keep wearing something that has a hole in it. You know, you should just throw it away, unless you made the hole that day. But as soon as I make a hole in my sock, it goes in the trash can almost instantly. Like, I can't rock and roll with that. You ever wear a sock and you're wearing a shoe and then you feel the little hole happening and your little toe is moving against the little hole in the shoe? Very uncomfortable. I just don't like it. Are you pulling up other data that I need to know?
Oh yeah, remember they were gonna do a Yep, okay, took a bunch of money with pre-orders and held on to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Allegedly, because look, I don't want to go in
And
here and say
did they ever do the Willy Wonka 2-pack giveaway?
Oh my God, was that them?
That was them.
Oh my God, no, I don't think that ever happened.
I don't think it did.
Oh Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, Heather. They took thousands of pre-orders and closed and moved to North Carolina, made a new company built on people's money, and became eBay's biggest seller, then single-handedly crashed the Funko market. Jesus Christ. Well, that's unbelievable. I know you guys have been super busy, but have you gone to the P.O. box yet? I went to the P.O. box the other day.
You went to Mischief Toys P.O. box?
Yeah. Okay, so I got to go to Gastlecast. So I'll do that this week. So the answer is no. Wonka 2-pack passed over to Mystery Grail. Oh.
I thought they were doing it together, and I don't know if it ever did that ever like happen. I never asked them about that. We should ask them about that.
Do we want to ask? I don't know. Maybe I don't want
Probably
to know.
not.
Maybe
I don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know. Yeah. So, okay. Back to my original thing is that let's all the bullshit to the side. Let's move that out of the way. Funko Pop selling out at limited edition. Great. Fantastic. Love to see it. I think it's great for Funko. Funko needs a boost, bro. And lately it's just been nothing but misses, it feels like, other than the Star Killer thing, this Goku thing that's happening, this Leroy from Lilo and Stitch. You're starting to see some cool stuff pop up. It's not the same hype we used to have, but I hope we can see some more of that hype again. Because Funko, I mean, if you think about this, Funko is the reason why a lot of this stuff even exists now. Funko is what birthed all of these like different toy things. I know Dunny was huge as well, and Dunny did a lot for the art toy community and everything else, but Funko, I mean, really brought a lot of this stuff to the mainstream. And that, in fact, Funko is what made me collect as an adult. So Funko always holds a very special place in my heart. I just wish to see that fire starts burning again. And this new CEO, I have good feeling about him.
So Grail Game stopped producing the digital games in September of last year. So Ebend has the Willy Wonka 2-pack. They just don't know what they're going to do with it yet.
How long ago was that?
That was in January. I feel like we covered this on the channel.
We did. I remember.
Yeah.
We do something new every single day virtually, so it's hard to say.
I can't remember anything.
I have no idea what we do. People were like, "Oh, remember when you talked about this in the video?" And I was like, I don't actually. I say too much. Let's see. I'm still not convinced on Rokimoto. So Rokimoto is that's a whole vibe of its own. It is such a different thing, and I think that at the moment it's sort of like, I don't want to say this in a negative way, but it seems almost like focused on certain collectors. It's not an everybody sort of deal.
For sure.
Like
yeah.
We are not out there trying to hunt these down. Now, I got to tell you, though, I love this little dude, okay? Truth is, I love it. He's got a little clam in his hand. There's a lot to be said about holding a clam with your tongue sticking out and licking around your mouth. There's something to be said about that. There's a joke in this somewhere.
There is.
And we're going to find it before this live is over.
I don't want to find it.
Are you sure?
I do not need to know what Leo does with
the clam. And the clam has eyeballs.
Well, I was saying his tongue.
The clam has eyeballs. That's a whole other tricky thing. But I think Rokimoto, has a lot of potential. I think with Funmaker Mike behind it, come on, he just knows how to do these things, and he's a winner when it comes to the promotional materials and the entertainment aspect of it. The Dreams event this year, us aside, okay, let's just say we weren't going up on stage and we were just there for the show. It was great. It was lovely. It was emotional. There was a lot of emotion in it. Great story. Great feeling while you're there. It's just very positive. It was very positive vibes. The Thrilljoy event was just a big old party, which was great. It was almost like Fun Days was split into two, because at Fun Days typically you get like different variants of Freddy Funko dressed up as different things, right? Well, you had that sort of at the Thrilljoy event. You had Blue doing different things, and you had these other characters as well in a box of fun. At Thrilljoy, at Rokimoto, you got the Fun Days event show, but with not so, dressed up characters from, IP that you would expect. So it was weird. It's weird that they're split this way, but I think that Rokimoto has a lot of room to grow, and I think that they're going to be doing some cool shit. And I think this time next year, when SDCC comes around, we're going to be talking maybe in a completely different way about Rokimoto. I think there's a lot of growth potential there. Thrilljoy, obviously, it seems like people across the border are on board with them. I love seeing what they do. I love their figures. I think they're great. I think the new picks that they're doing are great. I'm excited to see what the future of Thrilljoy is going to be, but we'll have to see. But look, the interesting part about all that is that, and I think we talked about this last night during Patreon, is that Rokimoto and Thrilljoy, you're not hearing anything from them right now about NYCC, and we're pretty fucking close. I mean, it's the 17th of August.
Less than 2 months away.
Less than 2 months away. So the fact that they're not saying anything, I'm going to assume that Funko is going to be there, because Funko goes every year. Mm-hmm. You get my burp? Sorry. Did you smell it?
Can you
I know it smelled like chicken. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Can you continue?
Yeah. But Funko is going to be there. But who else, right? So 100% soft. Funko. Possibly no Thrilljoy. Possibly no Rokimoto. But you'll have us. So this show is going to be, I think, a little bit... People are going to be looking for something. And they're going to be at the Funko booth as per usual. But I think this is going to be great for Mischief Toys, because people are looking for a fun collectible, something great to pick up while they're at New York Comic Con. And if there's less companies there, that gives us a time to be highlighted. And I think that's great.
It'll be cool.
I think it could mean great things for Mischief Toys. Can you be more excited, for fuck's sake?
You just keep talking.
I just need you to get in there.
No, I have not said a word in ages, because you do a lot of this.
I was just talking. All right, well, you go ahead. Now it's your turn.
No, I will interject when I'm ready. I will just cut you off like you do to me so often.
You're a horrible co-host. I can't work like this.
I have a little bit of a headache.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I have one too, and it's you.
Okay.
I got the Invader Zim Pix Chase and the Bebop Pixel. Both are great. Yeah, they're fantastic. The Pixels are great. The Pix are great. We both are fans.
Yeah. I like them. You know what I'm a big fan of?
Go ahead. I mean, what are you doing? You're just like...
I was trying to think of something. I can't think of anything. I was going to say, when you shut the fuck up.
Wow. I'm keeping my eye on Thrilljoy. I'm sure they will have something I want eventually. Yeah, I mean, look, all these companies drop all sorts of things, right? So like 100% soft this year at San Diego Comic-Con, they had the Galactus. And honestly, that became like the thing I wanted from the show, personally. That was like the thing for me, the glitter one. And so luckily I was able to get it, which is great. It's sitting underneath about 1 million different items sitting behind me. I haven't even got to really take it in or unbox it or pull it out of the box
yet. You know what I got?
What?
Or what my item of the show was? It was a lighter with a crow on it that said, try not to set your dick on fire. That was my item.
That's an unbelievable
my item.
Mischief Toys going to SDCC next year. So I would absolutely love to. But we're sort of right now thinking about all of this and what our trajectory will be next year. I would love to go to SDCC with Mischief Toys, but then there's also DCon, Designer Toy Con. So it's like, which one is more important for us? I really think, and we've had a lot of people telling us either one, you know, and their reasoning. I think San Diego Comic-Con should be the show for us personally. I think it's the right show, considering that we don't go out to the West Coast that often. We had such a great time this year. I would love to go out and revisit again, but this time bring Mischief Toys with us.
That'd be cool.
And I think it could be epic, but what I think will have to happen is that we team with somebody. I don't think we can set up our own booth there. We have too large of a team for New York Comic Con. A people do we have for New York Comic Con this year? Like, in terms of our team?
I think it's like 12 or 14.
Unbelievable. So remember, in just a couple of years ago, Heather and I were at New York Comic Con with two of our very good friends. It was 4 of us. Standing on the outside of the booth, because we could not fit in the booth that we were partnering with, because they had too much going on. So we were on the outside of the booth. One of our people was up underneath the booth, literally, handing us stuff the whole time, while we stood in front of the booth doing our song and dance. Coming from that to this year having 12 to 14 people is unbelievable. I mean, that is some jump, right? How exciting is that?
It's very exciting. I am very excited.
It's like Mischief Toys is, thank God you got a little enthusiasm now. I know, I'm sorry about the headache, but come on.
Chris, part of being a team player is like picking up for the teammate when they can't be their full self.
Well, you said I talk too much.
You do.
What do you want me to do? I don't know what's the balance.
You're just giving me more of a headache.
Anyway, we have come a long way, and we're so stoked for New York Comic Con this year. I can't wait to share everything with you. I think it's going to be really, really great. So, tonight, in about 20 minutes, 18 minutes, according to my watch, Heather is going to announce. Who are you going to announce, Heather? What are we talking about? Because we mentioned at the beginning of the live, what are we going to announce toward the middle of the live?
We are going to announce the winner of the Spread the Love giveaway.
Heather, spread them lips and tell them what you mean by that.
Okay, Spread the Love giveaway was a giveaway where we decided to spread the love.
That's right.
With our Lovesick figure. So you were eligible to receive a set of 3 of our Philadelphia pins, but they were artist proof.
Did you find the winners of that? Did they reach out? Did they say anything?
I put them in the in the boxes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think at least one picture was posted.
Okay.
And then we also gave away the opportunity to, if someone so chose to be a part of the giveaway, to enter their name into a form if they have the means to get to the New York, New Jersey-ish area for New York Comic Con, and if they purchase the Lovesick Ghastly, and they're eligible for a VIP experience from Mischief Toys and the ability to purchase up to 4 tickets for Night of Mischief.
Look at that. So you can have the first chance to get in there and to have a VIP experience and to be a part of the biggest Night of Mischief ever. And by the way, the place that we are choosing to hold Night of Mischief is incredible. It is so much better than the years prior. It is...
what if it doesn't work out and we have to go...
Let's not say that. Look, Heather, I don't need any bad news. But it's like technologically savvy, meaning it can do all the things that we need it to do. It's really going to be a fun place to be.
It's amazing. Last year, we were sort of all confined in this small area. And this year, it is not like that. We found a place to host more than the amount of people that we are hosting.
Yep.
And we are just super duper thrilled. The plans that we have are incredible. We're actually going to check out the venue most likely this weekend.
That's right.
So we're very, very, very excited about that. And I think we're taking like a mini trip. Is it going to be like a baby trip?
I think so. I don't.
think
Yeah,
so.
we talked about it, but we have to go to New York. So this time, if it happened, if we use the place, right? If we use the same place that we're talking about, it would actually be in New York City, meaning that you could go from Javits to this place and not have to go through the Lincoln Tunnel if you're staying in New York. So it might be a better experience even getting there this time. So we'll have more details about all of this and more about Night of Mischief and New York Comic Con soon. But I'm so excited that we're going to select this winner tonight because I really want to do something fun for whoever wins. You know what I mean? I want to show them around and give them a little sneak peek of what we're doing. While we're at the event before anybody else steps foot inside. How many people signed up for that? I mean, a lot of people purchased the figure, so this Lovesick figure is what went up for sale.
It was around 50-ish.
50-ish. Yeah, so basically, people were given the option to sign up for a possible VIP experience, and we had like 50-some people in there, which... It means what I'm saying is it's a small number. So if you put in for it, then you have a pretty decent chance of winning this tonight. So if they're not here, if the person is not here, we will reach out to them directly and we'll let them know that they won. But what I'll say is we're calling off an order number, meaning that you're going to have your order number ready tonight if you're here, or... you'll have to, we'll send you a message with the order number and you won and all that kind of jazz, either way. But just pay attention to what your order number is. So that's going to be great. It's so cool seeing how much Mischief Toys has grown from y'all's first New York Comic Con appearance to last year's New York Comic Con booth. Y'all have always killed it, and your hard work and love shows in everything you all do. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah. It's labor of love. What we do for Mischief Toys, I would say that, we started out Gastlecast many years ago in 2017, by the way. 2017. I mean, we're almost coming up, we're close to 10 years of doing this. And it's great. Doing, the whole Gastlecast thing has been so great. But coming on here and then, like, announcing that we were doing this whole Mischief Toys thing, back however many years ago now, was one of those things like, are we going to be accepted? Are people going to be into this? Or are we going to be like laughed off and screw you guys and everything else? We didn't know what to expect. And you guys like came through for us in a really, really big way. And I just want to say I appreciate it. I really appreciate all the love and support that we receive both here on this channel and also through Mischief Toys. It's a dream come true. Heather and I are doing what we believe we're set out to do. And it's exciting, and every next like little baby step that we take growing Mischief Toys is incredible. And we've had so many incredible opportunities this year because of Mischief Toys, because of Gastlecast, and we'll tell more about that probably in the new year about some things that happened this year that are just huge. Maybe by the end of this year actually, but just huge for me personally. A lot of really cool things that kind of occurred over the last couple of months.
Yeah, we'll be able to definitely talk more around like the November time frame.
Absolutely.
About something that I know you're dying to talk about.
Absolutely, yeah. But I mean, look, we for Mischief Toys and Gastlecast specifically, I would say more for Mischief Toys, we went to Georgia. We traveled to Georgia this year, and then we went to San Diego, then we went to Philadelphia. Now we're going to go and visit New York to make sure that everything is good for Night of Mischief, and then of course New York Comic Con. We have literally been like everywhere this year, and it's all because you guys are supporting us. We wouldn't be able to do these things, and it's all thanks to you. And so I'm just grateful to you, and I feel like I say it a lot, but really, thank you guys so much. And the patrons on Patreon, Jesus Christ, going on Mischief Toys and buying stuff, a pin or a bag or a hat or a figure or whatever. Like, every little bit helps and every little bit counts. And we appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. It means a lot. Nearly a decade of figures, fun, and farts. That's 100% true. Yes, lots of farts have happened here. Love Sid Ghastly is fire. Hell yeah, dude. That's coming from Pop Rods. Man, what a figure, you know. This is one of those things where Heather and I sort of dreamed about it becoming an actual figure. And at the time of us releasing a sticker and a pin of this, we weren't sure if we would ever have enough money to make enough molds. You know, at the very beginning, we were maybe 5 or 6 figures deep. We had made Gargoyle Ghastly at that point, I think, but a lot of people were like, oh man, I wish they made more molds and they did more and it's always the same thing, blah, blah, blah. And I remember sitting back at the time and just kind of laughing at that because I'm thinking, man, these are exactly the same fucking things I'd be saying on the channel. You know what I mean? Like, this is exactly sounds like me.
Yeah, but when you're on this side of it, you're like, well, shit, this stuff is not inexpensive.
Exactly my point. It's like until you're here and you're in these shoes, you have no clue just how expensive and how ridiculous it can get. And now it's like Heather and I started this, you know, doing a silly YouTube channel where we're unboxing shit and farting, to starting Mischief Toys, like kind of just on a whim and seeing what happens. Now we've become, I hate to say this because it's not really true about me, I say more true about Heather, but we became full like business people. Like we have to be business behind the scenes, and we spend a lot of our time running numbers and making sure that we can do all the things that we do. So a figure like this that you see here is what I would refer to as a chance. This is an experimental chance in hopes that you guys would love it, because we don't want to show you before we do it. We want you guys to be excited when we finally drop it. So it's a chance, you know, to see if you guys will dig it. And then that means now we have this brand new mold, so now we can do different things with this mold. There's a lot of options that we have now with this little rainbow that's coming out of his mouth. Somebody mentioned the other day, how about a zombie with guts coming out of his mouth? Sure, that sounds great. Love that idea. So when we're making all this stuff, one, it's affordability, and two, does this make some sense? I don't know if this makes sense. Does it make sense, Heather? And Heather's like, I don't know. You know, this whole Ghastly idea mold, this mold thing you came up with, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't think anybody's going to like it. And most of the time, people are in love. Look at Fritzy Kitty Cat Ghastly. Everybody loved him. Man.
Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? By the way, what a lovely animal he is, isn't he?
He's the best.
Tonight, he was just, he's just so sweet. The way he looks at you, it's just, he's thanking you, you know? Because we pulled him off the streets. He just seems so thankful. I love that. And Heather is bringing another kitty cat in, mainly because of me, because I feel bad for this little kitty cat that's in the backyard. We have named her Ellie, although I don't know if I really care for that name so much. I sort of helped Heather come up with it. I need a new name, I think. I just don't like the name so much. Do you like that name for her? Ellie?
Yes,
Reminds me of Jurassic Park. I think wasn't her name Ellie Sattler? Something like that. If the Rocky Pin doesn't become a figure, I don't know what we're doing. He's so cool. Yeah. Nathan Bakken, no sticker for Rocky Pin. Well, let me tell you a little story about that.
No, please don't.
Heather put in an order for stickers of every single pin. And so when you bought a pin, you would get a sticker with it. The long and short of it is, Heather put in an order thinking she ordered everything, and it was like a half order.
I ordered 2 out of 4 stickers.
And what ended up happening with that is that we overspent on the frickin' things. And looking back on it now, it's almost as if we should have never ordered stickers to begin with. Like, we should have done something else.
Yeah, I hope everybody that got those stickers really enjoys them, because they were very expensive.
Yeah, they were very expensive, but
they were very expensive.
But you know, it's not Mischief Toys, and it's not a convention or an exclusive if we do not have stickers. So I'm glad we had something.
Well, it's not Mischief Toys or Mischief Toys at a convention if it's not a bunch of fucking bullshit that I'm doing wrong.
Right, and overspending and ordering everything last minute. You know, that's just kind of how it goes. Justin McKenzie, I'm going to say stuff. Heather, don't. Chris says all the things. Okay, I'm going to go use. I got to go pee real quick. I want you to. I think we're getting close to announcing who our winner is.
We are.
Okay? So I need you to amp people up.
And I'm very excited for this giveaway. It's something that we wanted to do to say thank you to everybody who continues to support us, who loves the Lovesick Ghastly, and who wanted the opportunity to be able to possibly purchase up to 4 tickets for Night of Mischief ahead of time, as well as a full VIP experience. I'm talking early entry for you and your whole party. I'm talking a gift bag just filled with so many goodies. Some one-on-one time with Chris and I, if you so choose. If not, you can tell us to fuck off and we'll just run away, and you can enjoy your time in the venue yourself with your friends. But yeah, we're really excited for this. This was sort of like a collaborative effort. Chris thought about the tickets, but I thought about, like, let's give them something too. So then we did. We decided to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are all of our artists going to be there? I don't know if all of them will be there. There may be some time for some autographs during Night of Mischief. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if all of them will be there. I know that 2 of them will be there, and then 1 other will be there. But we've done a collaboration. We haven't, they're not like full-time Mischief toys. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But what I can say is Night of Mischief is going to be very exciting. It's going to be, like we mentioned earlier, like a brand new venue, which I'm super stoked about, and it's big. And you know, it's hard to plan an event when you're not from the area, because when I spoke to the guy who runs the place, he was like, have you ever been here before? I was like, no. Can I? Because I need to check it out before we go, because the first year we hadn't been to, like, the first place we held Night of Mischief at. And it was small, but it worked because we didn't have very many people attend. And then the second year, we were sort of late to the game, and we definitely packed way more people than we should have in the little tiny space that we had, which was so awesome. But we knew that we wanted, like, our own thing at a much larger place. So we actually ended up renting out the whole place last year, and it still wasn't big enough. So this year, I think it's gonna be the right size, which I'm excited about. Any new cat details? Details about Ellie? She's scared of us. She's not actually like our new cat, if we're talking about Ellie. She lives outside, but we'd like to bring her in. She's definitely gotten much more friendly with us, but she still doesn't, she's like fully feral. So, are you going to have a new Kong Ghastly? So I can't answer what we will or won't have at New York.
Love that Kong, though.
Will you and Chris be doing the awesome Mischief Toys themed suit and dress again this year? No. This event is going to be unlike any event we've ever hosted before.
It's themed.
It is themed, but it's not fancy. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun as shit. And we're going to let everybody know in advance, like, what the theming is, obviously. That way you can be prepared to show up ready to go. Because at Day of Mischief, I asked everybody to wear, like, darker colors, like blacks and stuff like that. And a lot of people, they followed the whole plan, which was great.
Yeah.
They came in all dressed and ready to go. In fact, Nick Morgan came in dressed up with like a cloak.
Like an acolyte, and like he didn't even know.
Yeah, he had no idea he was going to be an acolyte.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Are there any plans for hoodies this fall? Yeah, every fall. Every fall we like to do hoodies, and I'm very excited. And we might even bring some to New York.
Oh.
I was thinking about that. What do you think?
I think that's a brilliant idea, actually.
Thank you.
I would love a Muppet-themed Ghastly. Hell yeah, that'd be so much fun.
That'd be fun. Pajama party? No.
Hey, Martin. Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Much cooler.
It's going to be a blast, dude. New York is going to be great. Everything's going to be great. Pajama party? No. But I would, pajama parties are great.
Yeah.
I love pajama. We actually did that for Dreams.
Yeah.
In San Diego Comic-Con. So, Heather.
Oh, it's
Are
9.
you ready
I
to
am.
select a winner?
I am. Jess wants the horn headband. Listen, I got a horn headband. If you want it, you can have it, Jess.
A horn headband?
Yeah. What we wore?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what's going on. Hold on. All right, so we're going to select our winner, boys and gals. So, there we are. Heather, now, let me go ahead and shuffle this a couple times. I'm going to let you select the winner.
I don't want to select a winner. Also, someone had emailed us.
Why isn't this shuffling?
What do you mean? Why isn't it shuffling?
Look at this. It's
Chris, what you're doing,
it's
you
not,
need
it's a
to
mess.
stop.
Something's wrong with it.
It's not something's wrong with it. It's shuffling. It's just.
It's a mess. Okay.
I think it has to do with.
Yeah, it's running alive and everything. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's shuffling.
It is shuffling. You're right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we have the order numbers all entered. Oh, what I was trying to say was I had an email like in the midst of doing this live where someone, I guess maybe we weren't so clear in the instructions to enter for this thing. So the reason that we did it this way was because, you know, there's what's he limited to, like 235,
Something like
I
that.
think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Forgive me if I got the number wrong. I think it's 235, but we didn't want to call like 10 numbers and no one want the Night of Mischief tickets because they like live somewhere where they can't make it or they're doing something else for the time of New York Comic Con. So we wanted to allow those of you who purchased that, who can make it to Night of Mischief, who are in the area, who are going to New York Comic Con or whatever the case may be, we wanted to allow you to opt in or not.
Right.
So that's why we had a form sent to those who purchased the Lovesick Ghastly. So with that being said, these are all of the entries for
55 entries.
Yep. And I added one while we were live because
Okay.
someone had asked about it.
Okay.
And I think we're ready. Are you ready?
I think so. Are we all ready, everybody? Good luck to everybody. Oh my God, Fritz Ghastly pajamas with an ex-kitty butthole on the back back of them would be epic. Oh my God, now you're talking. Okay, Heather. Go ahead. The winner selection is all yours.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And I have my little list right here.
You're not going to read the name though, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. 32382.
Okay. I thought I was doing all this, but that's fine.
32382.
Congratulations, I have a name right here.
Can I see? Oh, okay, awesome. That's great.
Awesome. Congratulations.
That's great. I love it. Congratulations to them. No names. Heather did not want to announce the name. She has her reasons, I guess. But I would have gone crazy and yelled the name. And obviously, you know how I roll.
So, I like to err on the side of caution. Since this is such a big thing, I didn't want this person to be bombarded with DMs. Because I personally would not like that. So congratulations to the winner. We are very, very, very excited to have you and to treat you to a very fun night. It's gonna be a blast.
It is going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of fun. And like I said, this event is going to have it all. Similar to last year, you know, food and the drink and all that jazz, but also a great show. In fact, tonight I had to take Heather to an appointment this evening, and I ended up writing up sort of the timeline of events for Night of Mischief. So I am super, 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 super stoked. It's like Squid Game, player 32382, step forward. That's right, it is like Squid Game. So I'm happy for the winner. They're a really wonderful person, and they were at Philly, weren't they?
You're really trying to get me to read the fucking name.
I'm not trying to get rid of the name.
Stop it.
No, I'm
Stop
saying we
it.
just saw them.
You don't need to do breadcrumbs to them.
I'm not doing, what do they know? They don't know anything. They weren't there. We had like 5 people show up. How are they going to know?
Exactly. 5 people showed up. So now they know that it's one of the 5.
No. That's not true. But congratulations to the winner. I would have said your name, but Heather won't let me. But that's okay. I'm going to give the first letter of the name out. Okay, here we go.
Stop it!
I'm going to give you the first letter of the last name. Okay? Oh, look at all of you guys. You guys are just so sweet. You're all prepared and ready to go. The narrator sends out orders and we follow. That's right. And if you think that the narrator is not going to make somewhat of an appearance at both New York Comic Con and Night of Mischief, you'd be crazy. We talked to him today. The narrator will be at New York Comic Con this year with us again to sign boxes and all that kind of stuff. I know how much you guys love that. He will be there. It's usually in character. He's a good guy that way, and his wife is really sweet too. She helps us in a really big way at all these events. So good for her. Don't tell Chris any secret. That's right. You better not. I want to let it out. Can I buy a vowel? No, because Heather will kill me. The vowel is an axe that'll go on my back. So no vowels. I don't want to get in any trouble. I don't need any trouble here tonight. Are you informing the winner?
I am.
Awesome. I'm sure they're going to be super excited. I have a good feeling about that. I am so happy for them as well, Shadow Force Collectibles. Jeffrey Wilson said 258. That should have been the winner. That's right. Okay, so let's talk about, for a second, Mischief in the Making. So Mischief in the Making, we played a promo at the beginning of this, and Mischief in the Making is coming soon, by the end of the month. I tried to squeeze some information tonight out of Heather to post up tonight, or to discuss tonight, but she says it's too early because we still have some things, some iron still in the fire. But I think we're getting really close to announcing all the information that you need to know. We might be back here next Sunday giving you all that information, filling in on what it is. What I can tell you is that we have found a way to make it like very affordable for people who want to be involved in this. I think it's pretty affordable considering what it is. But what it is fans of Mischief Toys, or people who are finding out who Mischief Toys is, future fans, will sign up and be a part of a group that answers questions that we give you in order to make your own figure. And we have no idea what the thing will be. You guys will be building it through all these different polls. We will allow you to also build the box and tell us what the box will look like. Your name will be on the inside cover of the box. It's going to be really cool. It's a great experiment, and I hope that it goes well, and I hope that everybody loves it, because I would love to continue doing it in the future. We will also, every once in a while, I don't think it'll be that often, but every once in a while we'll probably do like kind of a live sort of deal with the people who are involved and sort of talk to you throughout. That way we can kind of see where your heads are at, what you guys are thinking. I don't know if it'll be like Google Meet where we're seeing each other face to face, but more of like a chat sort of setting where you guys can chat with us. But we'll figure that out as it comes. But Mischief in the Making is going to be something so different, so wildly different and interesting. The fact that you guys are going to have your hands, in a brand new Mischief Toys figure is unbelievable, because Heather and I, it's literally been us and artists that we work with. We've never handed an idea, or I'm sorry, we've never taken an idea from a fan before to make a figure. And I'm not saying that's right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just saying we've never done it. So this is the first time we're doing it. I can't wait to see what the outcome is. And I can't wait to deliver those special figures to those who are involved in it. I think it's going to be really cool.
It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. I'm very eager to see all of the things that they choose.
Yeah.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, so you'll be able to choose what character you want, right? So it's like Mortem, Demonstro, Ghastly. If you choose Ghastly, look, we have all sorts of different, variants of Ghastly.
We have Tiki Ghastly, we have Gargoyle Ghastly, we have Kitty Cat Ghastly, we have Lovesick Ghastly. We have...
Did you say Gargoyle?
Yeah, we have King Kong Ghastly.
King Kong Ghastly?
We have all kinds of
so
Ghastly. We have
all
Vampire Ghastly.
Vampire Ghastly. We have all sorts of Ghastly variants or sculpts that you'll be able to choose from, so whichever one you want. And then you're going to be basically telling us what the way you want it to look, right? Is it glow in the dark? Is it black light? Is it going to be sunshine and rainbows? Is it going to be nightmarish or like horror themed, right? Is it going to be bloody? Is it going to have, I don't know, who knows? I think the options are endless at this point. But I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm excited for it. And one thing I can tell you very, very easily is that I am super jealous of all of you who sign up to this, because I would love to be a part of this.
Same.
But I know I can't. Instead, I'm going to have to sort of sit on the sideline and watch you guys have all the fun. We're still figuring out the ins and outs of the whole thing, how many questions you'll get a week. Heather, tell us a little bit more about the actual like website part of this. Are they going to be able to chat with each other? Is there a chat feature for them to communicate? Like,
there is
tell us
a
more about
commenting feature, so they can sort of like come up with ideas and, you know, hey, vote for this one. This is what we want. Blah blah blah. So that'll be fun to see.
Is there a chat feature at all?
It is like a forum, like a commenting.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah, like
cool.
a blog, like comment type system.
Oh, but so will they be commenting on each of the polls? Is that how it works?
Yes.
So there's no like chat feature where it's like off to the side where they just chat in there.
No.
Okay. See, that would be cool if we could do that eventually.
It would be cool if we
Yeah.
could do that eventually, but unfortunately, I'm this
I know.
big.
I know. No. I know you're limited. I'm just saying
you.
that's something for us to strive for in the future.
Yeah, that would be very
Yeah,
cool.
'cause
I would love to do that.
It'd be nice to have them all. So maybe we could. I don't know. We'll figure something out in the future about that. I think that could be cool.
Yeah.
Need a mummy Ghastly, dude. That would be sick. It would be cool to have a sticker or mini poster of the signatures of everyone who was a part of making the figure. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, well, we'll have stickers involved with this figure and pins. Depending on what size figure you choose, like let's say you choose Gargoyle Ghastly.
There will be different. There could be different things that come with the item.
Right. And then if we have a lot of people sign up for this, like way more than we expect, then what we would also probably do is split it into two.
Yeah.
So there will be two different figures. And then there will be an option, like one will have this and one will have that. So one will be glow, one will be black light, let's say. And then we can separate them or separate them by like some sort of detail.
Yeah.
Or something.
That'd
So that's what we're figuring out along the way. We have no idea what this is all about and what it's going to bring and what the outcome is going to be. But we're excited for this experiment. This is a Mischief Toys joint. And I think it's going to be fucking cool.
It's going to be very
I think I'm more excited about this than anything at this point right now. I'm super excited about NYCC. I'm super excited about Night of Mischief. Do not get me wrong. But those things are things that we're planning, right? We know the outcome of those things because we're planning them. We know what they're going to be. This is something unknown. This is fun for me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited
It's
about.
going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do we have an idea on price point yet? Yes, but we're not ready to release that information. What is the time period you are giving to sign up before you close it? Probably about a week. I think we'll do like a week, maybe a 2-week period.
Yeah, because we really want to get started.
Yeah, we want to get started. We want to get like pretty far along before New York Comic Con if we can. Just because, you know, New York Comic Con, we're going to have to take a little break from that. I'm not going to be posting poll questions during the time frame of us being in New York.
Okay.
For sure.
So it's like a week break or something.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and I think that we're gonna have a dedicated like day or days of the week that we're gonna post the poll question, and you'll have that time to put your entries in.
Also, the polls will be, it's all general sort of things, so we couldn't make like a Spider-Man or, you know,
Yeah, it's not gonna be
Aladdin or
licensed.
Mickey Mouse or something. So it's all unlicensed, so that's one thing to also keep in mind.
Yeah, but I think that that's gonna be a lot of fun. Like,
I think so too.
To be able to use your creativity to come up with something that is unlicensed is very cool, and that's what we've done for the most part. I mean, we have Guar Ghastly.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But, you know, everything else that we've done has been unlicensed.
Yep. And also keep in mind that this will also take time. So the polling and the questions and all that, that will take its own time. And then producing the product will also take some time.
Yes.
So keep all of that in mind. And of course, when you're signing up, Heather and you know, team have put together sort of like all the I guess the small
FAQ.
print, I guess, the FAQ.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to figure out everything there. You'll answer all your questions.
There's a lot of information. We have a page on the website dedicated to it. It is not currently live, but it is created. There's like one thing I think that I have to tweak, but outside of that, it's pretty much done. So I'm hoping like between this week and next, we'll be able to make that page live, send out an email, give you guys all the details. It's going to be a lot of fun.
100%. It's going to be great. So hopefully soon. Hopefully next weekend will be great. If we could roll it out and everybody knows what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah,
and then a week from then is when the sign up occurs.
Well, there's something that we really have to do before then, and I want to make a new promo video, because the promo video was what we used for Night of Mischief last year, and while it's great, we mentioned Patreon, and it's not Patreon. We got rid of that idea.
Okay. All right. Yep. So we make a new promo. Richard Perez, you love the hat. That's great, man. Yeah. So I do want to do more brim prints. We have a connection from our good pal Ray, and he has a person that has already connected with Noelle, our artist, and she's helped out doing all sorts of cool stuff. So I would love to do more hats with print, like kind of we would basically apply our own print on the bottom of the hat, and then we would sell the hat. But we're thinking about doing an updated like Maryland hat, which is important to me, and I get a lot of comments about my hat. So, and I think this is the Maryland. Yeah, this is the Maryland one. So we'll do an updated version of this, and we'll have the print on the bottom. It's gonna be great. Okay, is the Orlando Bloom Ghastly still a thing? Oh my God, I forgot about that. Mystery blind figures like the minifigures. Mystery blind figures. So we are doing mystery blind figures. I think we parked on the name Mischievous Minis or something like that, right? No? Oh, we have a different
There
name?
is no name.
Okay. No, that's what I'm saying, though. I like that name, so Mischievous Minis is what I liked.
Yeah, but Mischievous is very hard to spell.
It is. It's true. But anyway, that's something that we are we're trying to figure out as well. So when we transition to the new manufacturer, the new factory, all of our little mini things got totally screwed up. And right now, that's something that we've been going back and forth on. However, it's going to have to wait a little bit. In fact, because of the fact that we're focused on New York right now. But I'm hoping that our mini things are, we can get that ramped up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the designs are complete.
They're asking if they can pick Malator as one of the molds. That's a discussion that Chris and I need to have. Because I don't know if we're ready to have Malator as like a general figure. I think that might be reserved for the Coven. We have to talk about that. Yeah,
so I would say anything Coven related we most likely will not include in this, and only in the fact that we want to keep those characters like the narrator and Malator special and specific to the Coven of Mischief. Now, in the future, could we do a Coven of Mischief variant of what we're talking about here, where you can go full Coven on it, include the Troublesque or the Coven of Mischief logo on it? Hey, if you guys or enough people are down with doing it, I'm totally down with doing it. So that's something we can certainly talk about in the future, that's for sure. Where are we at here? Oh, okay. All right, so hold on, everybody. Heather is...
No, they don't need to hold on.
No, I can't see. I was reading comments. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, okay, hold on. Let's see. Had the best cake, butterscotch vanilla cake, butterscotch chips. Yum. Hey, guys. Thanks, Chuck. Now you made me hungry, bro.
That's awesome.
What was that about? How can we forget that Ding Dong imprinted in our minds forever? Oh, they're talking about Orlando's Bloom.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Now they're showing me something. I'm assuming this is something I can't even talk about.
Yeah.
Hold on, Heather's showing me something secret.
What the fuck?
What are we doing? Ooh, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. That's badass. Okay. That's great. I love it. Approved. What else? Hold on, they're probably wondering what the fuck we're doing. Let me see the go up one.
I can't.
No, not that.
No, that's what I need to do.
Oh.
This.
Yeah, I want to see that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Can you zoom in on that? That is fucking incredible. Oh my god! Wait until they see this. Holy shit! That's badass. I would have never thought to do anything like that. Tracy is she's an amazing artist.
She's a beast.
Jesus Christ! I mean, some of the stuff that she's coming up with is just silly. Like I would never think of half the stuff that she's coming up with. She's pitching us these wild ass ideas, and it's awesome. I just appreciate it. What are we doing now? Oh, was that him? Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. Okay, go back. I gotta go back. What are we doing? Like, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Heather's showing me stuff on the screen. I couldn't. We can't show it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a dick about it, but I can't show you. Sneak peeks of the sneak peeks at Night of Mischief looked amazing of the minifigs. Thank you. I am super stoked about them. And that was Michael Doron joint. He's the artist behind them. And man, what a killer line of figures. Why don't you do prints on the brim like you did with the Maryland hat? I want to. So we have a connection to get that going.
Possibly. So it depends on costs, and we need to make sure that we're able to make them cost effective for you guys.
Right.
Because realistically, what it would take is us doing the hats, and then we would have to ship them to the person. They would do their work, and then we would get them shipped back if we go that route. If we go a different route, well, I do have a question in mind for somebody that we know.
Okay.
About that.
All right, cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Would be down for a Coven exclusive run of Mischief in the Making. I think that would be awesome. Dude, hell yeah. If you guys are in, I'm in. Malator was not a Coven figure open to all Coven members, so many of us missed out on him. David, we will have future variants of Malator for the Coven of Mischief. We wanted something really super special, very much like our Night of Mischief event that was Coven themed. And so I feel like people were pretty happy with them. I think we delivered there. Can you zoom in on that, Chris? Looking at my wiener pick, we couldn't see it. Let's see, David from. Oh, okay, that's. You guys are killing us. Can't wait to see anything Tracy puts out, dude. Tracy is amazing, and I will say that let's see, Night of Mischief and New York Comic Con is a Tracy joint. She has her hands all in that shit.
Yeah, and so does Noelle. Noelle did some cool stuff.
Yes.
And we have a figure from Devin for New York Comic Con.
We do. But I'm saying, like, Tracy was super involved in this one.
Yeah.
Super involved, which is cool because Tracy is brand new with us. Brand new. And the fact that she sort of led the show for this upcoming event. New York Comic Con and Night of Mischief are the biggest things that we do all year long, frankly. So, you know, she must be amazing at what she does if we selected her to sort of like run the show. She just murdered this thing. Wait until you guys see these fucking figures, man. Your heads are going to spin. Your heads are going to spin. I own Marilyn Ghastly. I need more. Yeah, bro. Go over to MischiefToys.com and pick up a brand new Lovesick Ghastly right here. He's a beautiful figure. Beautiful figure. Our newest figure. And we also have the Fritzy Kitsy Ghastly, which is this guy right here, which is up on the website. By the way, both of these figures, if you go to MischiefToys.com and you buy one, both of these figures are for good causes.
Yeah.
This is going towards Save Cats, the Fritzy Ghastly. Save Cats is a wonderful organization that helps cats that are strays. And the Lovesick Pride Ghastly is donating toward AVP, Anti-Violence Project. I always screw that up. Anti-Violence Project, and they're wonderful. We worked with them now for the last 3 years. This is our third year, I think, with them.
Yes.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
They really are. David is asking if we're going to have a new New York poster this year. So we have a lot of stuff coming. We have
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. We will be able to share more closer to the convention.
Let's say that this year we are in a way we're like doubling what we normally would do.
Justin is asking if anyone can make the figure.
Sorry, I was asking about the Ghastly that you can make. Is that contest for anyone?
So it's not a contest.
Right.
You pay into this thing. It is like a you will be a part of a panel who answers poll questions to create a Ghastly with a bunch of other people. So like if we put up like Ghastly, Malator, and Ghastly, Mortem, and Demonstro as like your polling options, and like 59% of people choose Mortem, then we will make a Mortem, and then we'll ask other questions in regards to what the figure could be. Like colors and theming and like what the story will be potentially. I'm not really quite sure how we're going to do the story polling.
Yeah.
But we'll have to figure that out.
We'll figure that out. And I think what's cool about it is that Peter, the narrator, he is actually a very good writer. So I think that we'll take elements from what you guys want to see in a story and have him draw up a story. And so that'll be yet another piece that is being built per your polls and create it, and it'll create that figure and the story. So at the end result, you'll see it. It's all one thing. The box that you've designed, the figure that you've designed, the story that you've designed, and it'll virtually be that group's figure. And look, that'll be a first try we've ever done, our first chance ever. And I am, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's great.
You like it?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the outcome of this thing. Bring back a decent Fright Night. Rel, dude, yeah. Look, I am really interested in making a great New York event for folks who come into town and want to do something cool and attend something cool. I'll tell you what, I've literally done pretty much anytime I've ever thought about a Night of Mischief and what I would want to see and do, I am including all of that into this year's show. And so my plan is to bring the people who get tickets there, blow their fucking minds, and then the following year we'll make it even bigger. And that's the plan. And then grow this thing. You know, Night of Mischief grows as Mischief Toys grows, and so on and so forth. So I want to make it great. I want to make it, by the way, a big thing about this whole Night of Mischief, a lot more seating, because I don't want standing room only like we had last year.
Yeah, I think we'll have like a little bit of a mix just in case, like, I feel like once the show starts, people are going to want to stand.
I think so too.
So I think we're going to have like many ways you can get comfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we are, we're doing it all. We're doing it all, and it's gonna be epic, dude. I am super excited to be in it and like watch it happen, you know, right? Because we're all getting together to write this thing and to make it the best we can make it. And I'm just excited for the night. Like the working to that point, to being there that night and actually putting the show on, that is the most grueling part of the whole thing. It's that night that you're there and watching it unfold, and that, you know, the outcome, you know, that you're hoping for. And I think it's going to be epic. And by the way, the figures that are involved in this thing, both with New York Comic Con and Night of Mischief, Jesus, it's like incredible. Like these figures are so fantastic. It's lovely. I love the DIY Ghastlies, even though I've only completed one. But you guys thought about putting up other DIY MT figures. We've thought about that, yeah. We haven't gone too far with the idea, only in the fact that we've been so busy, but I would love to create some DIY figures of other molds.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Richard, is that in the cards? If that's your question, yes. So Roki and Thrillajoy aren't having events at NYCC.
Is that confirmed?
It's not, no. So we don't know a confirmation of that. All we know is that at this time, no one has announced anything, but we do know Funko goes every year. So maybe they go, maybe they don't, but I don't know. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. Has there been any word if they are even going to the con with a booth at all? So that again, not confirmed. I don't know what they'll do. I think if anything, maybe they would show up and do a panel, right? Like some sort of panel sort of thing.
Maybe.
I think that's what they would probably do.
But would they do that without having a booth?
I think because, you know, you're on the world stage when you're at San Diego and New York, right? Everybody has their eyes on what you're doing. And so for them to go there and actually do something, if nothing else, just do something and talk about whatever's upcoming, that's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
They just fly out there, they're in front of like a thing, and then they have their tables and they're sitting there talking and throw out some freebies, giveaway items, whatever, right? Do they need much more than that? I mean, they had a stellar SDCC Thrilljoy did.
Yeah.
So I don't think Rokimoto will. I haven't gotten any feeling about that one.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Justin said he might be making a trip from Texas to go to New York Comic Con. I would love
Hell
that.
yeah, that would be awesome.
I would be that would make me very happy.
That would be great.
Yes. I would love if you came. That's my cousin.
I know. Yeah, that's
Okay.
great. That would be so much fun.
I haven't seen him in a very long time.
Oh, that's so great. Funko also attended Emerald City every year until they didn't. Yeah, true. I don't think. I want to say that they're definitely at New York. I want to say I saw it somewhere. But look, anything can happen, I guess. You guys knocked our socks off last year. I'm sure it'll be even better this year. Yeah, bigger and better. Louder, bigger, better, everything. The whole thing. We're all going to sit crisscross applesauce in front of you.
That would be funny. Could you imagine? Will Fluffy be at Night of Mischief? No, unfortunately, neither of our name is Mike, so we don't have that kind of pool.
Fluffy Bean at Night of Mischief. No. I'm actually calling on John Goodman. I want him to be there.
Oh my! No joke. I would love to meet John Goodman.
John Goodman. Hell yeah.
Love John Goodman. I think he is so funny. I
too.
think he is so much fun. Oh my gosh, that would seriously like. I would genuinely just like. I would probably cry. That would probably be the first time I wouldn't know what the fuck to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would love to meet John
You're
Goodman.
really taken with him, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
I love everything that he does.
Thrilljoy kicked off at NYCC. Would it be weird not showing up a year later?
No.
I don't think so. So one thing that I do know through conversation is that
I wouldn't.
Well, no,
Please
no.
don't. If they haven't said it, don't say it.
No, I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is to show at these things, it's very expensive. So some of these guys might not want to come all the way from San Diego to show
Yeah.
at New York because just the sheer amount of money it takes to do it.
Yeah.
So luckily we're close by, which is why at the beginning of this I mentioned San Diego and us going to San Diego. We would have to team with somebody because it would just be so expensive and so hard to do, right? Because for like Thrilljoy, they're near San Diego. They can easily get all of it,
Yeah.
like easier than going across the country.
Like we would. There's no way I could make that trek in like a U-Haul or something. Like even in that we rented an SUV, which is bigger than our typical vehicle, and I was still uncomfortable. We had so much stuff.
I agree.
And U-Hauls, they are, oh my god, they're unbelievable. So I mean, like companies like that though, like they have more money, more manpower, right? So
Right.
they can do a bit more, although, you know, showing at SDCC is for sure way easier than showing at on the other side of the country.
Funko is definitely at NYCC because they released that Funko booth reservation going up in September. Yeah, I saw it on our paperwork for us having our booth because we can see some places that are there. So I kind of knew that they were going to be there, but I just didn't want to say it, or I don't want to say it for sure because anything could happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even if they're talking about their reservations, I mean, shit, the way the Funko is going right now, who knows what they're going to be able to do. Seeing them at SDCC was, I'll be honest, I love them and I love their people that are working for them, but it just sort of was like a downgraded version of the Funko we saw like 2 years ago. It just seemed, I don't know, kind of depressing
Yeah.
to me. I don't know. It bummed me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But the people are great there. I would say try and get Peter Weller as a non-guest, but I don't think a certain part of him would fit through the door. That's true. Peter and his Weller. Remember when Heather got a picture with Peter and his Weller?
Yeah, remember I didn't meet Rose McIver because I was too busy with Peter Weller's Peter?
That's right.
Yeah.
That wasn't my fault. I told you to stay there. You said no.
I wanted you to meet him, but I also wanted to meet him, but I wanted to meet her. I'm very upset.
Heather said at one point she felt like an arm was wrapped around her, but she noticed fingers, but the other arm was down here. But it turned out that was his hog. He's like an octopus. He's hugging her with all arms. As long as we don't have Peter Weller and Orlando Bloom in the same room, that's right. You couldn't have them both because there's just too much meat. We don't have enough storage for all that meat. If they don't show up at NYCC, I'll never support them.
Who's that?
So Rebel Rel. So
no, what I'm saying is who?
I think Thrilljoy maybe.
Really?
But yeah.
They did last year.
Yeah, they showed up last year. Look, I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying that they haven't said they are yet, and I feel like we're so late in the game. I don't know, but what I would say is they've already had a big year, and at San Diego Comic-Con, they had a huge year already.
What does someone showing at a convention or not have to do with supporting them?
I think they're bummed out because San Diego got all this fun, and then New York Comic-Con is sort of like the redhead stepchild, so they're a little bummed out.
Well, then you go to San Diego Comic-Con.
Me? I did.
No, like if someone's upset about that, like you can attend.
Rebel
where
Rel
they're
said
be,
that
right?
they said they're shutting the door. They're not. They said fuck that. They said, hey Heather.
I don't think that's
That's what they're saying, Heather. That's what they just said.
I don't think that's an appropriate reaction.
They don't care.
Okay.
They don't care, Heather.
I mean, they can do what they want. Maybe there's reasons
that's what they're
not
doing.
Going.
They're shutting the door, Heather. They're shutting the door. They're padlocking it. The meat market.
Well,
that's what Night of Mischief will be. Meat market.
That would be fun. That's what they call the plate you get at Mission Barbecue, the meat market.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I had
you get
that
a
tonight.
2-meat sampler from the meat market.
I had that tonight.
I know you did. You went to the meat market.
I don't think I need you going around sharing that news with everybody. You're making me feel a certain way by saying all that. Thrilljoy, I'm not traveling there if I already planned for NYCC. Okay, so I guess they're saying they go to NYCC, they're not going to SDCC. So therefore, Thrilljoy better go to both.
Oh,
I think that's what they're saying. I think that's what they're saying.
That's a strange threat. That's cool. I mean, you do you, Rebel Rel.
Well, they know what they want in life, and that's okay.
And that's Thrilljoy, but only if they go to New York Comic Con.
That's right. I better start making some phone calls and warning these guys. Rebel Rel's not showing up, bro. He said, "Fuck you. You don't show up to New York, you're dead." But look, the bright side is we're there. Be happy. I think Rebel Rel's going to support us. I think they're going to support us. Okay, Heather? I think they're going to support us because we're there. That's the name of the boys' town in Chicago. Chris, this is a little off topic, but have you ever watched Alien Earth? Nah, I haven't watched Alien Earth yet. I want to watch it. I almost watched it today, but Heather told me I couldn't.
What? I didn't tell you couldn't do anything.
Rebel Rel said they better go to both or else. Oh my God. Rebel Rel's taking care of business. Crap, I forgot the Patreon call last night. Well, look, Go K Daddy.
I got some good news for you. We're having one next Saturday.
We're back next Saturday.
Listen, be there or be square.
Be squaw.
You know what? Be there or I'm never supporting you.
We're taking the route. We're taking that Rebel Rel, yeah.
Yep.
Rebel Rel route.
I don't like that.
It's hard for me to say.
We can't say that.
But next weekend we'll be back. We have a lot of giveaways too, so don't get bummed out yet. It's going to be lovely. We have a lot to give away still.
And listen.
To include, there was something last night that I was looking at, and I was like, oh, I'm going to give this away next time. I'm not going to give it away this time.
I forgot to tell you something.
Oh.
I need to tell you.
Scott Pilgrim, a whole set of the minis from Thrilljoy.
I went out there. You forgot how to pronounce my name, Chris. Gok Daddy.
Oh no! I thought they told me it was Cocaine Daddy. Gok Daddy. Fuck.
I think when you have it in your head and you're unsure, like you're constantly gonna flip flop.
Well, now I'm embarrassed. Okay. Thank God he didn't show up to the Patreon call last night.
So listen.
This isn't good. This has to be screwed in.
Yeah. So this is my old chair, and I have yours, which is very loud.
Oh, I want my old chair back.
Yeah, but you move around way more than I do. Listen. When I went out there, I was checking to see like what Ellie's up to. Guess what she's doing?
Pooping.
Guess what?
Guess
where she's at?
Sleeping in a marshmallow.
She's.
Oh, is that a no?
No.
Okay, sleeping on the couch. No.
Yes, where on the couch?
She's sleeping on by the window?
Sort of. She's
In the corner?
sleeping on the pile of pillows by the window.
Oh my God. This little
It's
kid.
so cute.
We brought her in.
Sort
we brought
of.
her in, and now she's like, well, you couldn't leave her outside. It's storming out there.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of a problem. So she doesn't have a litter box in here. I could give her one, but like I don't know what's going on with her, and like if I do the litter box, then the boys will use it, not Chris and Max. I'm talking about the boy cats.
I
They
think
will use
everybody
it.
knew that. What the
I think that anybody who
Why
watches
would you
this
have to
channel
why would you have to clear that up?
needs clarification.
Oh, but it's not Chris and Matt. What are we doing in the litter box, Heather? What?
I don't know what you're doing in the litter box. Why are you doing that?
That was so wild.
Anyway.
Okay.
Listen,
Jesus Christ.
I just feel like there should not be cross-contamination of the litter boxes right now, because
Okay.
Ellie, she's been outside for a while. I dewormed her earlier this year. She had some nasty stuff going on, dewormed her, and then she ran back outside for months. It's been like 6 months she's been outside, so she's gonna have to go outside tonight.
Jeffrey says Heather is always right, and I believe he's only saying that out of fear. You better say that.
He's
Otherwise,
probably
you'll be in the
saying
wrath
that
of Heather.
about the litter box comment.
Oh, thank you, Damien. Everybody hit the like button. I thought Chris would be using a litter box. Well, look, you never know. Didn't you poop in a litter box as a kid?
I don't want to talk about
No, but
that.
didn't you though?
No.
So why is it that you're like explaining that Max and I are not pooping in a litter box, but you're out of the three of us, you're the only one who has?
No, I came close to it. That's the difference. And it was going to be a pee. But
Okay,
my
well-
parents caught me, and I was 4 years old, so
Guess
shut
what?
up.
I've never even tried. So you got further along than I did.
Doubtful.
Now,
Doubtful.
would you have pooped in there too?
No.
You would have done. You wouldn't have done both.
There was no toilet paper. Cats don't use toilet paper.
I know, because you're always wiping their butts off. It's so gross.
Maybe I would have done that. Maybe I
Heather-
would have pooped.
Heather's always chasing around, wiping their butts with like
Uh-uh.
towels and stuff.
I know. I had to wipe Fritz's because he had a leaky butt when we first met him, but now he doesn't, except that one time on the Patreon call when he got shit on my shirt.
That was so wild.
It was gross.
I could not believe that you got shit on by the cat. That was so wild.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Justin saying, "Don't lie. You did poop. You did pee in a litter box.
No.
Don't lie, Heather. You better. You're on the spot right now.
I came very close.
come
I can
close,
picture it.
come on.
I remember where it was. I remember where the litter box was. It was at my first house that I lived in Brooklyn Park. We lived on the second floor. Well, yeah, the second floor. And that's where like our bedrooms were. And we had like a little like space, like almost like an attic space where the cat litter box was. And I had a diaper on. That's how young I was. I might have been 3.
I like how you're remembering all like
I
the
remember
little,
all of it.
like all the like very like minor details, which tells me that you should be watched around a litter box. Like I have a feeling that you would maybe poo-poo.
I remember a lot of very weird things that I shouldn't
you.
remember.
I don't trust you around a litter box.
Shadow 4 said litter box is better than a dresser drawer. You know,
It's true.
I agree.
No, you know what? I'm on board with that. No, you're absolutely true. Out of the two of us, I'm the only one that is urinated in a dresser drawer. Litter robot is a lifesaver.
I really would like a litter robot.
Why don't we get one? I don't understand. Why have we waited so long?
So they're very high up off the ground, and with Valo has arthritis. I don't want to put him through that.
He jumps all over the damn house.
You don't want to put him through. They actually sell litter boxes with very low entry.
Oh
Like
my
an
god, I
inch.
thought you were going to say a conveyor belt. Like he gets on it and he goes like this to go take a dump. Wouldn't
That
that be
would
funny?
be funny.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh,
you
that's
know,
very
like, yeah, that would be a problem with Valo. He already has a problem.
True, Dino, that's exactly true. Or that's 100% true. People do train their cats to use the actual toilet. And that's crazy to me. Like, I can't imagine. It's actually in that movie, what is it, Meet the Parents, where the cat's peeing.
Yeah, Jinx.
Like, I can't imagine walking in and Fritzy's taking a piss. You know what I'm saying?
Justin used to poop behind the couch at our grandmother's house. What were you... Wait, okay, what couch? What house was this? Because I remember the couches being against the wall. Now did he pull them out?
He's pooping back there, Heather. You know none of his secrets. He's got some deep secrets. That's wild. I can't say I've ever pooped behind a couch before.
Justin was bad. Justin was really bad.
I respect it. If you're able to figure that out and you're moving the couch
You
out,
know what?
if you have to move furniture to take a shit, that's wild.
That is wild.
Yeah.
You know what he used to call my grandmother? He used to call her a shit pot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was like 4.
Oh my God. I would never call my grandmother a shit pot.
You should call her up and be like, "What's up, shit pot?" What do you think your grandma would do?
Start throwing that word around now.
Oh my God, the one in Pasadena? What? I do not remember couches being, they were against the wall. What are you what? I am very concerned.
Well, what I'm concerned about, I need to know the age that you were doing this. What age?
Oh yeah.
15. I was 12. Mikey, what's up, dude? What's happening? Ironic, you mentioned that movie, Focker-in-Law has begun production. Oh my God, has it really? You know, I like those movies. I thought they were fun.
They are a lot of fun.
I enjoyed them. I think the last one, I don't believe I watched the last one. The last one that I watched was Meet the Fockers, and Meet the Fockers was the last one.
So there was a third one?
Yes. It was Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, which I actually liked. I don't think a lot of people did. It got bad ratings, I think. Bad Rotten Tomatoes score. But the third one is like Meet the Mini Fockers or something. It's about their kids. Look at the Meet the Parents, Meet the Parents universe. Look at that. Meet the Parents universe. Meet the Little Focker kids or something like that. Did you look it up?
No, I'm trying. Nothing comes up under Meet the Little Focker kids.
the mini Fockers. What's it called?
Okay, Meet the Fockers. Is there a third Meet the Parent? The biggest Focker collection. Oh, little Fockers.
I told you it was mini Fockers or something like that. So little Fockers. So Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, Little Fockers. That's insane. I was 4 or 5. I was scared to go to the bathroom by myself because they had those jumping spiders.
Oh, they did. They did.
I had a battle with that last night during our Patreon call.
Yep.
There was a spider cricket in there, and I slammed that door, so I ran like the Dickens. I slammed the door. I ran upstairs. Like, you know, you ever see...
You ran upstairs?
Oh, yeah. I went and had to go pee-pee.
Oh.
Yeah, so I ran up the stairs. You ever see how a kid runs up the stairs? Where they, like, start running like a mountain lion? That's what I did.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I
love doing that.
I didn't do that.
I don't do it when anyone's around,
I just ran up the stairs like an animal. Because I had to pee up there. I had to go.
Diego said good morning.
Good morning, Diego.
Well, good morning, Diego. It's nighttime here.
I wonder what time it is where Diego is. What do you think?
Morning
Guess.
time.
What
That's
time,
my
though?
guess.
What time?
Morning
5,
time.
6, 7?
I don't know. Is Diego a morning person?
I don't know. Little Fockers. Thank you. Yep, Little Fockers. I call them sprickets, mixture of a cricket and a spider. I know. I hate them. And this thing had me cornered. Like you wouldn't believe. I was the biggest... I was going to use the P word. I was the biggest wimp.
I thought you were going to say bitch.
I was the biggest wussy last night. I felt horrible after it. But guess what? That spider cricket didn't come and get me. I'll tell you that. You know why? Because my wonderful, big-muscled wife went in there and took care of it for me. What'd you use to get them? Tell me. This time, when you tell me, tell me.
It's 6 p.m.
Oh.
Where Diego?
Good morning. I love it. Thank you, Diego. That was awesome.
No, it's not because now
I like the confusion.
I'm very concerned.
Now tell me how you got that spider cricket out here, but tell me very slow and very sexual, because I'm gonna get all worked up.
I first had to spot it, and it was not as big as you said it was.
Okay. All right.
So then I opened my hands, and I just grabbed it.
With your hands?
Yeah.
Oh, you disgusting monster.
I'm just kidding. I had Tupperware.
You use Tupperware?
Yeah.
One piece of Tupperware or two? Top and the bottom?
The top and the bottom.
And you trapped them in there? I tried stepping on him. Did I tell you about this?
Don't step on them.
Oh, I was trying to stomp the shit out of this thing. And he kept he kept jumping out of the way because he was spricking.
You know what?
That pissed me off too.
Is that why he's on your hat right now?
I ran like the Dickens.
Good.
Chris Steph screamed like a little girl. No, I didn't have time. You ever get so scared you can't? You go. My screams were inside. They could not come out. Did you all enjoy Assembly Required? Yeah, dude.
It was awesome.
Is it Gawk Daddy?
Gawk Daddy.
Gawk Daddy, it was amazing, dude. It was so much fun. and we picked up so many cool. Do you want to show the things that we got? Because we're gonna make a video out of it. Do you want to show the things that we picked up? It's
I
right
don't
there.
want to. I wanna make a video.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because then no one's gonna give a shit about the video.
Okay, we're gonna
It's
show
gonna be
it up.
good.
We're gonna show in a video. Maybe after this, I'll record something real quick and put it up. But it's basically
It's 10 o'clock.
Do I look old to you? By the way, do I look old?
Actually-
Am I looking older? Just be honest with me. Just be straight.
You have a lot more gray hair.
No,
than
let's
before.
gray hair aside. Do I just look older? Like, do
No.
I have an older? Because I was looking at pictures of myself. Ah, man,
No,
my eyes. I got crow's feet.
that's from smiling.
I'm just fucked up. What do you do for crow's feet? What can I put on my face to like fix it? And don't say anything gross.
Botox.
I don't want boot. Like, I don't want that. Like, what can I do? Is there a cream that I can cream myself up a
It
little
doesn't.
bit?
It doesn't work like that.
No. There's no cream. What about the creams that's like aging cream or something?
I mean, it might. It's not gonna fix it, but it might slow down your future aging.
Future aging?
Yeah.
I haven't aged enough.
No.
Do you think I look? Do you think when we're walking around, do you think people like think you're my daughter or anything?
Probably.
You really think so?
Yeah, and you should be really embarrassed about that because one time I went to like an event with my dad and they asked like how long we had been together.
That's weird.
It was really
You
weird.
and your dad, you could tell you're like family. You know what I mean?
It's really weird. And
That's
he
weird.
like I was like 20 and so he was like significantly like older
Well,
looking.
when we were
Freaked me out.
in Disney, I walked up and I was trying to, I don't know what it was, like a snack or something. Heather was there and they said, does your mom want anything? And I said, no, she don't want anything. She's good.
Nobody said that.
Yes,
You
they
dumb
did.
shit.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did.
Yes, they did. They said, does your elderly mother back there with the comb over one something? I said, no. But I will tell you that at one point in time, she almost pee-peed in a litter box. This close.
When I was like 3 or 4.
Literally, her body was this close to the litter
Literally.
box to pee-pee in. That close. Beef tallow cream.
I think I was like hovering over it.
What's
and then
beef tallow
someone
cream?
Caught me. I don't know.
Beef
That
tallow is
sounds
used
disgusting.
to cook, but I didn't know beef tallow cream would help my face. Who else is excited for Stranger Things Season 5? I'm excited. I'm so stoked. Yeah. Season 4 was amazing. I'm also shocked of how long it's been. My favorite artist there was TJP. Picked up a few of his pieces through a mule. Oh, great.
I got something from him too. He's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my God, we met so many wonderful artists there, and I'm so excited to collaborate with some of them. The ones who want to collaborate with us, they've reached out, and I think we can do some fun things together. What? Is this the beef tallow cream?
Yeah, it's animal fat.
Yeah, I know. But is it cream that you put on your face?
They have that.
Really? I'll put it on my face. Hey, let me ask you a question. Does it take wrinkles out?
This is my verdict. Okay. Here's what I think.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Give me the meat of it. No pun intended, because it is beef tallow. But give me the meat of the thing. Is it good, bad, or indifferent? I want to know. Beef tallow, if you want to be a big greasy fry. That gave me a belly laugh. Is it good or
It
bad?
left a greasy film.
Okay.
Very
So
greasy.
Nikki's right. Fuck.
Multiple large pimples on their face day 2.
No. Will it take the wrinkles out, though? I would love to find a cream that takes the wrinkles
They
out.
got horrible acne from this.
Really?
Horrible.
Oh, okay. Ray, I would do it, buddy, but it doesn't sound like a good. It doesn't
They
sound like a
said-
good journey for me.
they
It's not the journey I
said-
want to go on.
I was very happy that tomorrow marked the end of the test because they tried it for a prolonged period of time.
Oh my God.
So on the last day, they were happy to remove everything at the end of the day and looking forward to their normal skincare routine the next morning.
If we could find cream that will take my wrinkles away, I'd really appreciate it. I want to get rid of my crow's feet. Also, would love to run a test on my ball bag too, because has anybody ever
What do you
seen?
think about this?
Great. Has anybody ever seen a ball bag with no wrinkles? I bet you it looks cool. Bet you it looks like a balloon. You know what I mean? Like it just straight up looks like a balloon. Wouldn't that be cool? Would you want to see something like that?
No.
Why? I
That
put a little tallow cream on it afterwards just to shine it up a little bit, get a little greasy. You know? It would really look like a balloon then. What greasy beef tallow makes you break out in acne? I'm shocked. I know. And guess what? I was this close to putting it all over drizzling my face with it. I was going to drizzle it all over my face. Get some Crisco and slather that pretty little face up, Chris. No, I'm not doing that.
He said he's DMing you. No, Ray, no. Please
Ray goes, I'm proving this shit. I'm saying it again. Ray looks very young, I will say that. I don't know how old Ray is.
You know what? You know why he looks very young? Because he's sending beef tallow cream to everybody else so that we all look fucked up and he looks young. That's what.
That's possibly true.
He's trying to age you up and give you really nasty pimples.
Gawk Daddy, yes, please show up. It's going to be great. Why does ball bag have a seam? I don't know. It's almost like it's meant to be zipped.
Maybe it's separating the two. Like they can't play very nicely, so they have to they each have their own side.
When that song Gotta Keep Them Separated? Yeah. Offspring.
Hey!
Nobody talks about Offspring.
No.
I used to love Offspring.
I think they've been to some festivals and stuff. Did I ever tell you about the time that I bought CDs at a flea market? There was a guy. It had to have been thousands of CDs. He had them in those binders, and you would flip through them, and they were, I think they were $3 a piece or 2 for $5. Yeah. Okay. And that was like when CDs were at their height. Well, guess what? One day I bought an Offspring CD and I think something else. And did I ever tell you the story? No. So I handed him my money and he went to get me change and he did not have any pockets. He reached very low in his pants.
Oh my God.
And pulled out change, and guess what? It was not dry.
Did it stink?
I did not smell it, but it was not dry.
Oh, that's awful. What would even push somebody to do something like that?
It was gross.
That's unbelievable. I can't imagine. It's the same though, that you ever see the women that have like humongous tits and they put stuff down in there? And they pull it out, it's all sweaty and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not like a little hot, I'm just saying it's a little weird, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, how are you keeping so many things down there?
Well, that's why they look so big, because they have like everything else in there.
They have 50 pounds of stuff down there?
Yeah. If you ever see me with any sort of boobs, it's because I'm using them as
Heather's carrying
pockets.
her. Yeah, Heather, you're using it like a, what do you call that little pocket thing that you wear?
Fanny pack?
It's like your fanny pack. Yeah. Your booby pack.
Yeah.
Maybe you had a garter on. I'm going to throw up. Offspring is currently on tour. Oh my God, are they? Offspring was my shit in high school. Hell yeah. Offspring was great. I love Offspring. Well, I used to love Offspring. I used to listen to them all the time. What was the song? Pretty Fly. Yeah, somebody just said it. Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Remember that song? I remember when that song came out. My buddy bought the album and we listened to it all weekend while we played video games. It was one of the best summers ever. And you're not going to believe this. Guess what was for dinner when we did all this? Guess.
What?
Guess.
Applebee's.
No, it was something we made at home.
Me and you?
No. Me and my... You're even listening to anything I'm saying?
No, I'm not. I'm looking up the Offspring.
Me and my buddy, we had the Offspring album with Pretty Fly for a White Guy. We played video games, and then we had a homemade dinner out of a box. I'll put it that way. What do you think it was?
Hamburger Helper.
Fuck yeah. It was cheeseburger, hamburger helper. Let me tell you something. Cheeseburger hamburger helper is one of the best tasting things on the planet, and no one can tell me any different. And it makes you shit like a wildebeest. I love it. We used to mix it with Mountain Dew. You ever have Mountain Dew and macaroni and cheese or
no
hamburger helper? Holy shit. It makes you explode. Explode. Anyone have any thoughts on Funko teasing Funkoween? Hopefully something fun for NYCC. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what what really happens during Funkoween, but I hope NYCC is going to be heavy on the Halloween, because remember they did that a couple years ago? It was like all Halloween themed, like their booth. That was like the best thing ever. I loved it. Cool. It was perfect. Did they announce that that's what it was going to be? I swear they said they were going to do something like that for this upcoming show.
I don't think so. I think that they're just like gearing up for Funkoween, which Funkoween is just the products they release typically during the Halloween time of year. Okay.
Yeah. So we love Funkoween every year. We're super stoked over it. And I think that NYCC could be potentially very fun. But I don't know. SDCC, personally, other people out there might have a different feeling about it, but it was sort of depressing for me. I was a little depressed. I came out there to see Funko at SDCC with their big city that they set up there. And I walked away kind of like, oh man. Like, it just felt like we should have been there 2 years before. And we would have seen it. It would have been insane.
Yeah, but I mean, we did still have a very good experience because we got chauffeured around.
Holy shit! Yeah, holy shit! Listen to this, okay? Now this right here is what I call bunker buster. This will fuck your toilet up. Here, listen to this. Fuck yeah, brother! Cheeseburger, hamburger helper is fire. Agreed. I still eat that shit to this day. I haven't had it in a while. I would love to revisit. That with some mashed potatoes.
The fuck?
Holy
Why are you carving it up so
hard? Oh my
hard?
god, that's a double carb, and I can't even imagine. I can't imagine what the pipes in that toilet look like after something like that.
That'd be wild.
Mean, that is unbelievable. I'm sure you have to call somebody over to put some work to those toilets. There is no way a single flush is doing anything for that. I mean, I can't even.
The Velveeta one is really good. So I cannot eat Velveeta. It makes me very sick.
NYCC is Halloween themed, so NYCC is not Funko specifically.
Oh yeah,
NYCC.
yeah. NYCC.
Yeah, dude. Mikey, super stoked over that.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Here's the thing, though. So they announced that like long after vendors like us specifically. Now Funko, they're on a different level, so they might be able to get shit done like that.
Right.
But like we already had our plans in place when they announced their theming. So, you know, it
would have been nice to be on board.
Yeah, because like if we had like a Halloween theme, NYCC has a Halloween theme.
That's what our theme should be one year.
Funko
Halloween
has a Halloween theme.
Halloween should be like one of our themes.
That's what I want to do.
Sick.
But I already have next year's theme for NYCC already done.
Really?
Yep. I already told you about it 100 times.
Oh my god. So Pop Baron on Instagram just posted this. People are selling the Goku, I guess, for not the lowest is $702. The highest was $2,168 for the 1,200 piece Goku.
That's wild.
They sold 1 day and 3 hours ago. One for $1,755. It looks like it's up. One sold for $936. One sold for $1,170. $702, and then one that has a price wiped out, $585. I'm sure. I guess it's lower than that. I don't know what that means, but I know it's not the same price or whatever. But that is some wild shit that Funko Pop is selling like that. This is like seeing some old stuff, good old days, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I like it. I'm digging it. I think it's fun, and it's great. But I don't think it's great in the way in which it's being sold because I know that's really rough.
Yeah, very rough.
That sucks. That sucks. Where are you going now? Oh my god, Heather's going to go check on the kitty cat. Okay, we're winding down. Dude, when I had an ulcer, I lived off white rice and mashed potatoes mixed. Changed my life, so tasty. How I bet it is. I can't even imagine. You're dead. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that toilet is too. Next year's theme is litter box, isn't it, Heather? Heather?
Yes.
Litter box theme for next year? Okay, Heather says it's not a good theme. Now she's getting all serious out there with her kitty cat. I hate what they're doing with this whatnot BS. I know. So we'll talk a little bit more about that this week and have a good time as per usual on Gastlecast videos. And we really appreciate you guys tuning in, watching the videos, tuning in to this live. We'll have also. What are you laughing at?
Did you know Fritz is over there?
Yes. He's been laying here the whole time.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he's laying right here.
So, okay. So I got a picture of Ellie. But let me show you guys. Let me show you guys Fritz.
There he is.
He is.
In my mess of things.
In the mess. And then here's Ellie on her pillows by the window.
Can you zoom in? What is she doing?
She's looking at me very angrily.
Is she licking herself?
No, she was just laying. I think I disturbed her sleep.
Wait a minute, that's her laying? Let me see that picture. That don't look
It's
right.
really
It looks like
weird.
her legs are up in the air.
No, it's part of the pillow. But she...
Oh, that's her tail.
Yeah, she just like turned around to look at
She
me.
looks look at her. She looks really worn out.
Yeah.
She's had it. She's had a day.
That's good though. She she must be excited to be, you know.
Next year's theme is beef tallow. Next year's theme is save fallen angels pipes. His toilet pipes. Yeah, I think all of those are great options. Look, thank you all so much for tuning in here and hanging out with us tonight. We had a real blast, and congratulations to the winner that shall not be named for the VIP tickets for Night of Mischief and early access, which is great. Night of Mischief, New York Comic Con are soon around the corner, and they are going to be epic. Make sure if you're going to New York Comic Con to come to our booth and be there for all the great fun things that we're going to have available. And if you're not going to New York Comic Con, or you are going to New York Comic Con, we're going to have an event called Night of Mischief that's outside of New York Comic Con, meaning you don't have to go to New York Comic Con to attend. So more information coming about all of this. Then there's Mischief in the Making, which is huge for Mischief Toys. It is basically it's a polling. You're pay into this thing. There's a certain fee, and then you're gonna build a figure with a group of people. And we will produce the figure, and it'll be a figure that you have in hand. It'll be yours, and you'll be a part of this team to sort of build out what that thing is going to be. And I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be
We'll have a promo
awesome.
coming very, very soon about that, an updated promo. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast if you want to support the channel, you want to support us. We'd appreciate that. It helps this channel in a really, really big way. It also helps with a lot of the giveaway stuff that we do. Okay? So go over there now and check that out. You can find out all the ways that you could support. And go to mischieftoys.com and sign up for our newsletter, and follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys, and also check out Gastlecast at Gastlecast. I think that's it.
I think so too.
I'm sorry for my spiel at the very end. That's what happens. Mikey, super stoked. Love you too, Damien. We will have a great night, David Brewer. You too, my friend. Our cats love laying on the mess. Tonight was awesome. Have a great week, everyone. Now, of course, yes, and yeah, next week is the Patreon call, and next Saturday is going to be awesome. We have some upcoming Mischief Toys things to show, and more to talk about for New York Comic Con. We're gonna let the doors open on some of this stuff to our patrons. Give you a little early preview of what we're going to do. How do you like that? It's going to be fun, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Have a good week. Be good to each other, and we'll see you very soon. New video coming every single day. Boom. I think I got it all.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.